Hi there, my name's Phil McGilvray. I'm a budget coach, debt elimination specialist, and founder of Grandma's Jars. Over the past 15 years, I have personally coached and mentored hundreds of people all over the world, teaching them a systematic approach to money management that has enabled them to break the paycheck cycle of living, purposefully eliminate debt, and consistently save money every single month. It has been an awesome privilege to watch the personal transformation that has occurred as my clients and students free themselves from debt and financial uncertainty. Collectively, my clients have eliminated millions of dollars worth of credit card and personal debt and saved millions, enabling them to achieve significant lifestyle goals like buying their first home, starting a family, taking the family overseas, starting your own business, and giving generously. But do you want to know something interesting? I did not set out to be a budget coach. After all, who's ever heard of a budget coach? No, I started my life out as an occupational therapist, working in neurological rehabilitation, helping people recover from head injury, strokes, and other neurological illnesses. People often laugh when I tell them this, because on face value, occupational therapy to budget coaching seems like such a random change. But what most people don't realize is that most occupational therapists are awesome problem solvers. They have the innate ability to look at a task or problem and find a different way to do it. In my case, that included solving people's financial problems. As a teenager, my grandma had taught me how to budget using glass jars. And over the years, I had evolved that system to match the times and technology. I have always had an interest in money management and loved to talk about budgeting, saving money, and debt elimination. While I suspect I put most people to sleep, someone was obviously listening, because just over 17 years ago, I was approached by a young couple at our church and asked if I could help them set up a budget. They were newly married and had brought quite a bit of debt into their relationship. They were living paycheck to paycheck and were struggling to get on the same page financially. So one night after work, I sat down with them and showed them how to set up a realistic budget and how to use that budget to guide and record their spending so that they could consistently save money and pay off their debt. I continued to meet with them monthly to help them stay on track, and within 12 months, they had built a cash reserve, eliminated their credit card debt, and paid off their car loan. It was a huge thrill to see what a difference it had made to their lives, and most importantly, to their marriage. What I had not expected was the ripple effect that this would have. Within weeks of my first meeting with this young couple, I was approached by 2 more couples seeking the same help. Before long, my evenings were booked full of couples and individuals, most of whom were living paycheck to paycheck and struggling with credit card and other personal debt. While every new client situation was slightly different, I quickly worked out how to adapt my system to meet their needs and achieve the desired outcomes. There were 2 recurring themes that I heard with every new client I met. Firstly, the statement, "But we don't live extravagant lifestyles." And secondly, the question, "Why does no one teach us this stuff?" Within 2 years of meeting with that first young couple, I had left my career as an occupational therapist and started training as a trainee financial advisor. Over the next 3 years, I built financial coaching programs that focused on helping young professionals take control of their money, eliminate debt, and then invest savings into sensible long-term investment strategies. And in the 10 to 15 years that have followed since, I have had the opportunity to work with many hundreds of couples and individuals from all walks of life, from school students earning $50 a week to IT and CEOs earning $500,000 plus a year. Experience has taught me that it does not matter how much we earn, we all have the capacity to spend more. It is a sad reality that those same two themes I first heard 15 years ago are just as common today. But we don't live extravagant lifestyles. And the question, why does no one teach us this stuff? Chances are you have thought the same things. Am I right? The truth is, lack of practical education, easy access to debt, and a consumer culture has made it harder than ever to make wise financial decisions. And here are the stats to prove it. 1 in 3 Australians aged 18 to 40 are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling with credit card debt. 1 in 2 experience financial stress on a weekly basis. 1 in 4 households with a mortgage are currently experiencing mortgage stress. And 1 in 3 mortgage households have less than 1 month's buffer. So if you are struggling to get ahead financially, please be assured you are not alone. I am sure you will agree with me that we are living in a world gone ever so slightly mad, and that this is just plain wrong. The good news is, it does not have to be this way, at least not for you. Because there is a different way, a better way, a smarter way if you have the courage to do things differently. While I did not set out life to be a budget coach, that is what I have become. Years of practical experience have handed me a relatively unique and incredibly valuable expertise. 15 plus years experience and hundreds of successful coaching clients have allowed me to hone and develop a systematic approach to money management and debt elimination that can be used by anyone to master their money. My system started off as simply teaching people how to budget. Budgeting is important because a good budget will ensure you can consistently spend less than you earn. Having a budget that produces savings is one thing, but knowing how to use those savings is completely another. This is a missing link when it comes to truly taking control of your finances and eliminating debt. It is not as simple as throwing any spare money you have at the credit card. I bet you've tried that, and what happened? It came back, didn't it? Or perhaps you've taken spare money at the end of the month and transferred it to your savings account, only to have to pull those savings out again when the bills or unexpected expenses turn up. Does this sound depressingly familiar? Through years of hands-on experience, I have developed a very deliberate 6-step mastering money process. If followed thoroughly and in the correct order, this process virtually guarantees success. This process is the secret weapon, the roadmap that will take you from paycheck to paycheck living and struggling with credit card debt to a life where you are the master of your finances. A life free of debt and financial uncertainty. A life where your lifestyle goals can become a reality. Isn't that what you want? This process has literally transformed the lives of hundreds of couples, individuals, and families. Up until last year, this process was only available to my one-on-one coaching clients and participants at my live workshops. But in December last year, I walked away from the stockbroking and financial planning industry to focus on building an online platform that would allow me to leverage my time and share my knowledge and expertise through affordable online courses and private mentoring groups. But before I tell you more about the course and mentoring programs, let me share with you some of the life-changing results my clients are experiencing by following this step-by-step process. Matt and Juliet in Canberra, Australia, our student loan debts are almost completely paid off. We are still saving, and yet we are still enjoying the present. Worrying about car bills, feeling guilty over haircuts, never having a holiday because we can't justify the expense is no longer an issue. Lisa and Murray in Orange, New South Wales, Australia. We started Phil's program in August, and the first thing we noticed was how much money we wasted by not paying attention. So we sat down and reevaluated what was truly important and how much money we should be spending. By September, only 1 month into the program, we noticed that we were no longer shuffling money around to meet our weekly commitments, but that the money was in the account, ready and waiting. RR from New York, United States. For the first time ever, I am able to pay all my bills and on time. I have plenty of money left over too. I am 1 month away from being credit card debt free after carrying what felt like a shameful burden for over 10 years. I am going to go on 2 vacations this year with plenty of money to spend and plenty left over. Now, just think for a moment, what would it mean to you to always have money sitting in your bank account to cover your bills and expenses as they turn up? No stress, no juggling. And how would it feel to have funds in reserve to cover those inevitable unexpected expenses or emergencies? How good would it be to consistently and predictably save money every month? Imagine having a purposeful plan to pay off your credit card debt, or better still, being free of lifestyle debt altogether. And what would it mean to have money to achieve the things that are truly important to you? Buying your home, traveling overseas, giving generously, replacing the car, starting a family, or starting your own business. These are the life-changing results I see all the time when people just like you diligently follow the step-by-step process I teach. And I want you to experience these results too. Up till now, time has been my limiting factor, but I finally got with the 21st century. Over the past 6 months, I have put together a video course that will enable me to share the exact process, the tools and the resources I have been using with my coaching clients for over 15 years. I am confident that this course will give you everything you need to take control of your money, eliminate debt, overcome the financial uncertainty, and build the lifestyle you always imagined. All you need to do is complete each step in the process thoroughly and in the correct order. Here is just a small taste of what you can expect from this course. In lesson number 3, I will introduce you to my proven 6-step process I take all of my clients through. Once you understand this process, you will know the exact steps you need to take to break both the paycheck to paycheck and the credit card cycles. In lesson number 7, I will give you 3 tasks that will help you identify what all your expenses are so that you can set up a budget that really works. In lesson number 11, I will share with you the 5 most common areas of overspending and strategies you can use to reduce your spending in these areas. In lesson 15, I will show you the ideal bank account structure to support your budget, reduce your spending, and make the most of every dollar you earn. In lesson number 19, I will take you through a proven debt elimination strategy that you will be able to use to purposefully pay off your credit card and personal debt once and for all. To reinforce the power of these lessons, here are just a few more success stories. Ben and Sophie from Tarthon, New South Wales. Since following Phil's process, we have been able to get rid of both our credit cards and our personal loan. We no longer have to hold our breath and hope that we can manage when the bills arrive. Through the effective use of Grandma's jars, we have been able to put money aside to cover us should anything unforeseen happen in our lives. On top of all of this, we are making good progress in saving for our house deposit and are about to embark on the new journey of parenthood with the certainty that the lifestyle we desire is affordable and manageable. And here's Dave and Barb from Ottawa, Canada. Following Phil's program, we've made far more progress with less money than we ever had. On one income with 2 small kids, we've paid off our car and paid down our credit card. We meet all our expenses in a given month, and we are ready to handle all present and future necessities, emergencies, and extras. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Phil. And this one's from James and Prue in Sydney, Australia. After following Phil's program for 4 months, we noticed some of the biggest financial changes we've ever seen. We had paid all our bad debts off, had finally started a savings fund. We have managed to go to Europe for 2 weeks and are in the process of planning another 2-month holiday in South America, all without having to use credit. Being able to do these things without feeling guilty and to come back from a holiday with money in the bank has been a real achievement for us. The fact that we do not have to think about where the next mortgage payments or insurance money will be coming from makes life a breeze. These are real people just like you who have followed a proven process and as a result have taken back control of their money and their lives. Now, I understand that you are probably wondering, this sounds great, but will it work for me? Am I right? Well, I don't know you yet, and I don't know your circumstances because we haven't spoken yet. I do know that either I or one of my clients have been there before, and the chances are high that we have figured out the solution. I want this to be the best year that you've ever had, to be the year when you take control of your financial future and develop the money skills that will change your life forever. Because the process, the tools, and the resources are all here waiting for you. There is no reason why it can't be this year. So let me encourage you to seize this opportunity and let me help you make it all happen. The process outlined in this course has transformed the lives of hundreds of people all over the world, from all walks of life and all levels of income. And it will do the same for you. Last year, I resigned from my partnership at one of Australia's leading stockbroking and financial planning firms. But why? Why did I leave a 15-year career, an amazing income, and the privileges of my position? Because I have a God-given passion and expertise for helping people take control of their money, eliminate their debt, and remove the financial stress from their lives. And I want to share it with as many people as I can. And as we have already pointed out, no one else is teaching this stuff. I have put this Mastering Your Money course together for you. In addition to the 20 plus videos that will step you through the exact process I use with all my coaching clients, there are 3 other features to maximize your success included in this course. Firstly, it does not matter who you are or how much you earn. Learning to budget effectively is the key to mastering your money. So included in this course is a 12-month subscription to the Grandma's Jars budget application and companion mobile applications. Secondly, I understand that as good as a video course may be, there will always be some knowledge gaps. Knowledge gaps that could impede your progress or cause you to second guess yourself. I do not want anything to get in the way of your success. So every 2 weeks, I will be running a live Q&A workshop where you can ask and receive answers to all of your questions. And the last bonus included in this course is access to my Strong Money Skills private Facebook group. This group is purely for clients and course participants. Here is another opportunity to ask your questions and to learn from the experiences of others traveling the same journey. My team of coaches and myself will be actively involved in the group so you can be certain your questions will be answered. Hopefully, you will appreciate that through this Mastering Your Money course, I am trying to give you everything you need to succeed. The knowledge, the tools, and the access to myself and my team of coaches, as well as a community of like-minded people striving to master their money and take control of their lives. Up till now, this has only been available to my one-on-one coaching clients who pay me anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 to participate in my 12-month program. But of course, I'm not asking you to pay anywhere near that money. That would completely defeat the purpose of putting this course together. However, I am looking for people that take responsibility for themselves and are truly committed to taking control of their money. Whenever I first meet with a potential new coaching client, I share with them 3 rules, 3 conditions I need them to agree to before I will take them on. Rule 1, you have to do exactly what I ask you to do, even if it doesn't make sense at the time. I promise it will make sense eventually. Rule 2, you have to give this process at least 3 to 6 months. While most people see results fairly quickly, it does take time to develop healthy routines and habits. Rule 3, if you get stuck with anything, you must get in contact with me and ask me questions. There are no silly questions. So why do I have these 3 rules? Well, firstly, I use these rules to identify who is truly committed to taking control of their finances. And secondly, experience has taught me that sticking to these 3 rules pretty much guarantees my client's success. So how about you? Are you ready to do money differently? Are you ready to take control of your finances and say goodbye to the financial stress and uncertainty? Are you ready to follow a proven process that will help you systematically eliminate debt and consistently save money? Are you prepared to ask questions if you are not sure of something? Yes? Awesome. Then this course was made for you. Now I know if you've gotten this far and you're reading, watching this, you're probably ready to get started. And I want to do even better and make this an absolute no-brainer for you. So to get access to this course, to the live Q&A workshops, the private Facebook groups, the Grandma's Jars Budgeting Tools, and access to me, it isn't going to cost you the $1,500 to $2,500 my coaching clients pay. It's not even half that. You can have my training, tools, resources, and the ability to have all your budgeting and debt elimination questions answered for just 12 monthly payments of $37, which is only $1.22 per day. That's it. I deliberately divided the cost of the course over 12 months to make it affordable for everyone watching this. Plus, it fits nicely with our monthly budgeting philosophy. And just to take all the risk off the table, you can join now for just $1. Have a look at the course for a week, and if you like what you see, do nothing, and 7 days after you join, we will debit the first $37 installment. But if for whatever reason you decide it's not for you, you can let us know anytime in the next 7 days and you will not be billed. Just send an email to support@strongmoneyskills.com. But can I encourage you to sign up today? I want to make sure we have the capacity to interact with everyone and to answer everyone's questions. So I am limiting this intake into the course to just 20 people. So click on the link below right now to join for just $1, and let's make this next 12 months your best year ever.